Oh, well, yeah, apart from the fact that it was a really long time ago and I may have changed my mind about all manner of things. I think it's simply that I like to be naughty. I like the duality and that early television superheroes, or at least from the last century, were pretty much good guys. They were all good. And that was a product of its time. And I was a product of a different time where we wanted a lot of grit, and I like the underbelly of things. I like the frailty of wicked people and the wickedness of good people. You know, that's what interests me.
How about a hybrid of those questions? And would it be appealing to you to maybe be the foil for the Diana Prince character on Paradise Island when she's being chosen to go? That if you were one of the combatants or whatever, that would be kind of like the...
I'd be like an ice skating rival. That's like the most vicious kind of competitor you can have, right? The number 2 in the ice skating world. Watch it. Watch cheerleading moms.
Tyler.
Yes, I do.
In other words, should we take a guess?
And I love it.
For all you scriptwriters out there, get it together.
I just like to say, Lucy, thank you for making it cool to be a girl and a badass at the same time.
Awesome!
You reminded me of growing up and I wanted to be you and I broke a couple of them.
Put the mic next to your mouth, darling. I can't quite hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Say again.
I said I broke a couple of bones trying to be you, but that's a totally different situation.
What do you mean? The bones, and you're pointing to your ribs. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Did people really do that operation? Do you remember they used to say that about Cher, that she had ribs removed? Half the audience like, who's Cher? Never mind. Sorry about bones.
Kevin Sarah always whines about how pants weighed a lot. They were all leather and like 60, 70 pounds or whatever. What was it like to wear your costume? Because you were in all leather too.
My costume, at first it took a while to work out the bugs. There was a moment because they put the boning in, and you'll have a little panic attack because those pesky floating ribs are useful for breathing. And then you're nervous because you're playing Xena for the first time, and I've never been on screen so long. I can't breathe. And I have a little freak out, so they had to just put the bones somewhere else. And maybe it was too long, you just couldn't do cartwheels because these things are made of metal. But after a very short time, it was super comfortable. Once I got used to wearing something that short, at first I was wearing long shorts with like metallic fabric hanging off them, but they looked ridiculous in the first 2 episodes, and the producers eventually went, no, cut, no more of the bike shorts. And I was scandalized. I was like, oh, it's indecent to wear. Cut to Spartacus. We used to say, they go, okay, we're going to knit this merkin, whatever colour, you know. And I would ask for what we called the Mr. Tumnus. Because, do you know Mr. Tumnus?
No, so, Mr. Tumnus.
Mr. Tumnus is from C.S. Lewis' Lion to the Woodruff. So the fawn, so you wanted the merkin that would go from your waist to your knees. The coverall.
The coverall.
Speaking of which, I'm going to meet up with Jamie Murray tonight. I just saw in the book that she's here. I'm like, oh my God, are you here? I won't tell you what she calls me. I had to write, because I've got a new cell phone, so I had to write the code word. And she's got this really horrible name for me. Don't worry, I've got one for her too.
That's only fair.
Yeah, anyway, so I can't wait to catch up with her, and we're going to sneak into some things.
I'll have her write it down and I'll share with you after.
Kip and knickers.
Well, it's wonderful DragonCon, helping you make friends.
Yeah.
Acquaintances.
And Mitch Pileggi, who I worked with on X-Files all those years ago, and love that guy. Bill Shatner, who I had this sort of love-hate relationship with on Twitter, but really I just love him. Anybody else?
Hi, I loved all of your work from your short film
I do. I didn't think I was very good in it, but thank you.
No, it was fantastic, and it really brought out my love of hot girls and pickup trucks.
Oh no! Hot girls and pickup trucks. That was pretty slim pickings, though. Right? Or just did you find any girl in a pickup truck attractive?
That's pretty much it, yeah. But I read about, they were talking about rebooting Xena, but the rights were tied up with a movie company. And can you explain more about that?
Well, from what I understand, and I have no particular legal insight into this, but they just didn't do the paperwork right. So now it might not, they're trying to figure out who owns it and to what degree. And you would think, oh well, the participants can just split it, but when you're talking about things like movies and properties that could turn into another TV show or whatever, people are very, very niggardly about what they give away to another party, right? So that all has to be ironed out. I hope you understand that word, niggard.
Yeah.
Okay.